Get ready.
Let's go.
Heyo everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. On the last episode, we took a small diversion to Iron Island so I could pick up a Riolu egg. And today, I just decided to change it back into the Platinum clothes. And now we need to start tailing this guy. There, would you look at those antennae? I don't know what they do, but these are some mighty impressive antennae. Hey, it's you! I bet you don't remember me, but I sure remember you. Because of you, they took my Clefairy away. My partner called it quits and went back to his hometown. I don't know anything about any storage key. And then he drops said storage key and runs off because... Gee, what a surprise! Team Galactic are built prime full of assholes. And that guy would tell you, hey, flies in there or something like that. Anywho, now that we've got this key, why don't we go barging in? Oh, wow. It broke. Whoa, 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 hold it there! Do you have the key? I don't know if you do or not, but a storage key is safe with our guard in front of the HQ. Huh? That's not what this is about. Dude, what? Duskstone! I'm gonna need more of those. Ooh. oh, you poor sap. So we're saxophoning now. I'm not sure how I feel about the saxophone. Doesn't feel intense enough compared to this synth I'm used to. Maybe that's just me. Anywho, I think our scrubs are now strong enough to actually deal with the story teams, I think. At least they should be close enough. Oh yeah, we're close enough now. It'll still probably take, like, what, an Ice Beam and something else? Yeah, it's gonna take something else. While you'd activate Marvel, I'd really rather you didn't. Really rather not. Marvel skill's cool and all, but I also don't like, you know, instantly, or at least having to deal with poison, because that's just gonna build, and I would really just rather not want to waste the resources. Son of a bitch. I'll go to level 37 for that, asshole. But seriously, how am I faster than your Golbat? Your base speed should be far higher. Alright, let's, hold on. Let's just use that up and take the new tag off the Ice Heal. Probably won't be using that for the main story. But I will take your Zinc. But even with all these freebies, it's not going to be enough. Okay, this person's basically mandatory at this point, unless you're a spinner! First Intruder. Who you calling First Intruder? Oh wait, that's me. Ah! I kept my Lonix HP as it was because, well, when you learn Recover and you're supposed to be more defensive, well, you could do the healing on your own. I'll likely take it off of Alakazam later, and, well, that's a good thing to not be toxic, right? Oh, it's so nice to be able to take care of things on my own now. It's still gonna be a while yet before Gabite can carry stuff. But we might as well just throw it out anyway. I mean, I could gamble on which ability you have, or I could just bite you and go for flinches. That seems like a better solution. That's not a flinch. That's a confusion. Did you know I don't like that? Sorry if you keep hearing those A presses. I'm just trying my best to speed through those text boxes. You know what I mean? You don't need to keep these on here, right? Damage range! I like those! Except I don't, because then you make me have to go numbers instead of guarantees. And then I call you a punk. I mean, I guess I have every reason to sound cocky, because look at this team. Just be glad I didn't sick the 50s on you. I'm a Team Galactic member, but I don't even have a Pokemon. I'm the gruntiest of the grunts. It's my fault, though. I still don't know how the warp panels connect. Yep. Every gen's got them, for the most part. Yeah, there's warp panels. Desecration? At least it ain't defecation. But then again, that's already been, because you all are little turds. That was a bad joke. That was a shitty joke. Boy, do I revel in really bad. Well, it's good that one-shots. Me and my land shark. You still need some work, though. How does evolution sound? But yeah, at least the wrong teleporters take it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love you, I love you, I love you. Scald. Scald is bullshit. Do you like Burns? Sure, it's a little weaker than Surf and it's single target. But, Burns are good because of... Not only is it consistent damage, though that did get nerfed in this generation, but it also cuts your attack in half. And that's kinda decent. And hey, the proper way is actually up those stairs, but we got items to collect, you know? Wait, what? I guess this way actually was the way. Well, but we were going back. That's not a problem. Let's get this Frederick guy out of the way. First things first. I think using Earthquake is actually stronger than Bite because of Stab, because this will go to 150. And Bite only goes to 120. But I also proc flinches, and I only have 10 Earthquakes. Well, it's a one-shot one way or the other. Which means that Earthquake would have dumpstered it. And I'm fine. Oh, you have 2 of them? Thanks for breakfast, pal. Although really, at the time I'm pushing these uploads out, it'd be more like lunchtime every time I'm doing this. Heck, it's technically lunchtime right now still. If you consider 1 o'clock lunch. Closer to like 1:30. Whatever, mate! I'm never a part of the calculation. I just kick ass and leave. Okay, this was the proper way. This jerk is going to... Ooh, hello there. Sludge Bomb. Oh, you are not a trainer. You're just like... we're just gonna own everything. Oh, noobs! I feel my internet age increasing whenever I say that. Anywho, now that we have that galactic key, we can open these gates. However, there's some trainers we didn't bonk yet. And all grunts must be bonked! That is the decree! I will not hesitate to bonk your ass. Literally just blocking an optional path. What kind of planet are you gonna be if you became a commander? Then again, there's the one additional commander that they added in Platinum that isn't even named after one of the main planets in our solar system, so... That's cute. I suppose it doesn't really matter too much what I use. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Hey, don't sharply drop my speed. That's annoying. kind of annoying that they made that a two-stage thing now. But then it's still bad anyway. Well, I guess we could still throw earthquakes. Those have stab. It'll do neutral damage. Oh, this might hurt a bit. Yeah, that's a decent chunk of damage. Oh my god, you are not dead yet. Well, you know what? Oh, screw you too, buddy. Screw you too. Now tell me, is your last Pokemon a Cascoon? Because I wouldn't be surprised. Ow. Oh, hey, who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? Well, you know what? You're gonna get Asshole of the Week award because, I'ma just sweep you away. And not with a broom. You like hanging 10? But this ain't Hawaii. This is some part of Japan, I think. Alright, how many more grunts are there? Or was that everything? Anywho, I should probably do that first. So the grunt's a stupid dipshit. That's pretty typical. Also, there can be hidden items. Should probably state that. Anyway, you haven't been bonked yet. I should change that. Stunky. Then again, for a boss who literally does not give two shits about his foot soldiers, yeah, that's kind of dumb. I wonder if they'll ever make a team that actually gives a shit about their grunts and, you know, gives them firepower. Because you can't keep all the firepower at the top, because you're just going to crush the weaklings under your heel. You're supposed to... Okay, you needed a key to get into this room. That's right. I remember now. But it's for optional shit. You like items? I hope you like items. Because that's what we're gonna get. I think there's gonna be a TM in there, I think. Similotic. How about you, hang 10 with all these fools? Except, the piece of bronze didn't go away. Well, thankfully it does, like, no damage, so you can just sit there and take the hits. And then it will just get washed away in the tide and rust. Hang 10, bro. No, it's hang 10, dude. Wait, that's just a California thing, the dude part. Because in California, well, as far as I know anyway, it doesn't matter who or what you are, you're gonna get called dude at some point. No matter what your orientation. As far as I know, living here all my life, that's just been a California thing. Okay, what is it this time? Oh, so that's where a free copy of that is. Too bad I could buy that forever and a day ago. But freebies are cool, I guess. I mean, I guess it was worth it, but at the same time, I'm just like, eh? Now, if they didn't sell it, I would be a lot more excited, or at least sell it so conveniently. Because what the shit, guys? What the shit? Anywho's, how about we go take a heal and then go fight these guys in their HQ proper? And by that I mean going through the front door. Because you need this key in order to actually get through their HQ. But I want to fight more with my Gabite, but I also don't feel like taking toxic damage. Toxic damage sounds like shitty time. A shitty time, I should say. So heal him up. And heal him up good. Alright, now that all my buddies are chip and chipper. Wait, that was the same word. What the fuck am I talking about? No matter. Let's go through the front door now. Now they actually have this theme playing in the main HQ now that you've got it going the first way around. Also, there's a random full heal in the freaking computer. Oh, look, it's a double battle spot. Would you kindly turn... If you're not going to turn the other way, I'm going to single battle the both of you. Punk. Did you want me to just simply walk? Because I don't take too kindly to that shit. And unfortunately for me, you're flying. I don't take too kindly to flyers. In fact, here's the halitosis. Except my breath is a laser. Oh, could you please not? Fuck you, guy. I'm gonna slash you for that. Right after I eat a berry. D-pad, what are you doing? It's a good thing I have a shit ton of these. Yeah, I have a treat. That poison is bad. Oh, now you actually use an attack that can do damage. How cute. Maybe I should do the same. Wouldn't that be cute? Uh-oh. I don't like crits. Except when they're my crits. Ha! I called it like I seed it. That hurt my ears, punk! How about I cut you for that one? Except my Gabite literally has sword hands. It double crit ya. Magnezone in the zone. Okay, that was tedious as hell. Let's actually get the faster way of dealing with these bozos. God, I wish I had Dragon Claw right now. That would be so nice. Dragon Breath is so bad when you don't have a special attack stat. Yes, you were bonked. What else is new? And I don't think we evolve again till like what, level 46? I really don't feel like using those. Really don't. What I do feel like using though is hey, I wanted to use this super potion. Now, you. Also, Galactic's mottos is what's on those signs that are plastered all over the walls. Oh my god, it's nothing but bats! Gabite, please. Please just flinch this thing away. Oh look, you tried to protect against priority moves. Except all I want to do is flinch you. Well, aren't you cheeky with a 50% success rate? Too bad that did nothing. Come on. Nope. We're just gonna take some chip. You can do it. Get this thing out of the sky and make it your lunch. Staraptor! Oh, it's a Silcoon. I don't have to give a shit. This thing is what? What? You gonna poison sting me? String shot me? Tackle me? Harden? Well, how cute. All you did was, make me make a virile joke or something. Well, didn't you just get the shaft? Dragon Claw Wen, please. Or, you know, Dragon Rush. Any physical dragon move. That'd be great. Yeah, there's one guy that's a scientist that's watching the TV. You're researching by watching TV. Well, isn't that pretty typical of stuff nowadays, except replace TV with your phone? Because we were only just getting into smartphone tech in 2007. I think the iPhone was 06? I could be very wrong about that, though. Don't matter, though. Oh, my tickets get so good. Get whipped, fool. Get whipped, you fool. I mean, you go on and on about your boss. Kind of dumb. Also, this is actually the proper way, so I'm not going to do that. We need to go all the wrong ways first before we go all the right ways. Because there are items around. However, you can come back here if you ever want to. I just don't. But over in this corner, we have a max revive. Hey, you like your revives, except they, you know, restore all your hit points and you can't buy them? You can extremely rarely find them in Grand Underground, though. But finding normal revives down there is already difficult enough. Hate to say. I think there's a hidden item in one of these boxes. I'm pretty sure. And if there isn't, I'm just gonna be depressed. Could just be platinum that hit something over there. This one's just dead end, so okay. Anywho, we have beds over there. Those are rest points. Yeah, they gave you a Pokemon Center in here for whatever reason. Also, you could originally actually walk into the beds and find a hidden item. So I wonder if it's... No item? Okay. Oh, great. Another double battle. Full restore. Nice. However, before we go into this fight, I will be right back. Okay. How do I want to deal with these bozos? I should probably have taught Scald to Milotic, so that way I don't always have to focus, you know, on spread moves for the double battles, but it's not really the most common thing in the... Well, they have been a bit more prevalent in this game. They just tone it down after this generation, I think, for the main story. I also... Earthquake is gonna hurt, but at the very least I could do this. And y'all both take super effective damage. And then I have a bird who don't take super effective damage. The Intimidate does have to hit both of you though, so that stinks. You tried to sucker punch the wrong target, fool. Staraptor take nothing. Staraptor being like, caw! And then pecked out your eyes. Oh my god. Yeah, you should shudder, bitch. Pretty sure this quick attack will probably drop you. Yup, I had a feeling. Staraptor too strong. Hey, Krogunk, you like spread damage? I hope you like spread damage. It's like peanut butter. Except instead of 70%, you get it. Oh. Okay, at this point, it's basically Staraptor is just going to sweep up the competition. Quick attack is all you need. Oh, oops. Well, I rocked right into that explosion. That's stinky. You just want to do what you want. No. We have laws for that, you fool. Then again, you're part of a criminal organization. Why should I not really be surprised? Now it's a game of which one is the right one. I think it was that one. So let's not and say we did. Let's check the other two real quick, because I want items. Yeah, there's an item in here, I'm pretty sure. It's an elixir! Thanks for that, I guess. Also, we can no longer walk into chairs and stuff. Oh yeah, there was also a hidden rare candy. Gross. Who knows where that shit has been? Alright, what does the last teleporter do? Give me an item. Oh, it goes to the other side of this room. In which it would give you nothing. And you need to take the other one. Oopsie poopsie. Let's go the real way, though. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that's right. It takes you right to the boss. I think we should be fine. Well, I can switch in case it's bad. By the way, there's a familiar face here. I see. You must be the trainer I've been hearing about. The foolhardy one that's trying to stand up to Team Galactic. Although I'd hardly expected to see that the trainer's a mere child. I heard that our commanders had a rough time with you. I know why you're here. I can sense it in you. It's about Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf, correct? You want to save them. I no longer have any need for them. I am finished with them. If your heart aches to save them, go right ahead. I could care less. It'll save me the trouble of disposing of them. But I must say, you are a remarkable specimen. Those Pokémon have nothing to do with you, do they not? But still you came to rescue them out of pity. Such pitifully useless emotions. It's illogical and irrational. Pity and compassion are products of the weak and lacking human heart. You were compelled to come here by such vacuous sentimentality. That's not a word I see often. I will make you regret paying heed to your heart. I just wanted a moment just to be like, oh, this theme good. Also, if you get to Super Potion, I get to Super Potion, asshole. Ugh. Although, the Nightshades, we can take one more Nightshade after this. Because you need at least 2 more slashes, unfortunately. Because Gabite just ain't strong enough yet. It's kind of a... Oh, well, no. The crit. Crit, boys! Oh, that was not worth it at all. Okay, you need to get out of there. No more Mr. Nice Trainer. We've got a UFO. Oh, you think you can beat me up? You only had 2 Pokemon on you left. It's only good when you have 6, a full team of 6. And even then, the move's so weak anyway. Lastly, a Golbat. My last Pokemon. Well, good for you, I have some Thunderbolts! Interesting and quite curious. I see, you are indeed strong. The basis of your power is your compassion towards Pokemon. How wasteful. Such emotions are but mere illusions. And like all illusions, they fade over time until death banishes them forever. That is why I have abandoned all emotions as useless sentimentality. But that doesn't matter. I doubt you will ever understand my position. That said, I recognize that you are strong and courageous to come alone. This is your reward. Oh, hey, thanks for that. Could you give me, another one of those, please? The Master Ball is the ultimate Pokeball. It will unfailingly catch any Pokemon in the wild. But it is not anything that I require. Unlike you trainers, I do not make Pokemon my friends or partners. Unlike other Team Galactic members, I don't use Pokemon as tools. Instead, I make the power of Pokemon my own. There's a trainer, there's a certain someone over in an Alola region who would like to have a word with you. If you wish to save the Pokemon from the lakes, take this warp panel ahead. I am off to Mount Coronet. That's correct, Mount Coronet, where you and I first met. I will ascend the mountain to its peak, and then put an end to everything. No, I will bring them out to a new beginning for everything. Alright, wait, what? There was a nugget here the whole time? Interesting. Anywho, let's take this warp panel. I cooperated with Team Galactic, but this experiment has gone too far. I can't say anything in our defense, but the thing we made, what is it going to be used for? This theme felt creepier in the original. You came all the way here just to save some Pokémon? Though it's nothing new, I can't say I understand our boss. Why would we let a kid like you come and go freely? We, Team Galactic, take all that we need and eliminate what we do not. But anyway, you've taken the trouble to come. Let me welcome you. Consider it payback for your insulting me at the lake. Alright, you snidely little twit. Come at me! Okay, the Commanders and Cyrus do have their unique backgrounds. So the Planetoids, just like this, are for the Commanders. I see now. Oh, what? You gonna make it rain? I think you did this last time. Gee, how'd that work out for you? I wonder. Oh, we didn't actually finish you this time. Neat. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh. Good thing I used those potions. Oh, come on. So goddamn close. You know, I will take advantage of this rain, in fact. There we go. Ride the waves with the rain. Oh, wow, even with the rain, that's not a... Ooh. It's bulky, but that's all you got going for you. Oh, dear. Oh, a withdraw? Damn. Now, if you actually had the appropriate ability, this would heal you. The weather and ow! Son of a bitch. I actually hit the 30%. Who'd have thunk it? I hit it twice! God damn it. Ow. Please? Yep, there's the dry skin. Oh, hey, thanks for the defense buff. Like, you're actually more dangerous than your boss. Except, I've got some more Pokemon in tow. Break this, you punk! Ha! You tried. And you are going to fail because I have a Psychic Blast! At least you have the better ability to, you know, deal with waters. And also the rain can just heal you. Also, I don't have the feeling that Kadabra was holding a rock. Oh, never mind, the rain's gone now. Let's just finish the job here. Alakazam, if you please. Thank you. That's what I get for them being the scrubs! You're tough, kid, but I still pity the likes of you. Gah! What makes you so tough? Fine. Do whatever you want with those 3 Pokemon. Press the button on the machine to set them free. Our boss crafted a red chain from crystals he took from the 3 Pokemon. That red chain is what he needs to shackle something on Mount Coronet. But that's all I know. Who knows what he's planning to do up there? Yeah, Cyrus certainly is a character, isn't he? Yeah, it's too bad that they don't really expand on him all too much in the original Diamond Pearl. Which is why I really wish they had the Platinum add-ons, like what they did with Heart Gold Soul Silver with Crystal. It's really kind of disappointing, honestly. Because there was even going to be a whole thing where, in Platinum, Cyrus actually gives a speech to his grunts. When you actually go into the HQ, you actually there's a extra set of teleporters that you have to deal with. And it was nice for actually building up, like, how Cyrus actually is with his grunts. But at this point, I think we've done all that we can for today. So, on today's episode of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, we tackled the Veilstone City HQ. And now Cyrus is gone to Mount Coronet, which is where I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. So with that, I'm a Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.